November 2021 will mark 3 months of life for the Plains Church. Obviously, we're a new church. We're a young church. And God is moving through us. Because of your giving and because of your serving, this is what's happened at the Plains Church. On launch Sunday, September 12th, we had 10 people make a decision to make Jesus Christ their Lord and Savior. Since launch Sunday, we've had 13 additional people make a decision to make Jesus Christ their Lord and Savior. Come on now, Plains Church. That's exactly why we exist as a church, is to introduce people to Jesus Christ. This is something that's worth celebrating. We're a church that introduces people to Jesus. So that's 23 people who have prayed to receive Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. By the end of this year, we will have given $3,000 to go to missions. That's local Christian nonprofit organizations and ministries. That's given towards church planting, and that's given towards missionaries, international missions. I believe with all my heart that what God has for this local church, what God has in store for the Plains Church, is more than we could ever imagine. It's more than we could ever think, and it's more than we could ever comprehend. And I know that even though we're 3 months old as a church, that we are on the right track. We're introducing people to Jesus, and we're making sure that this gospel message goes further and further. So for the entire month of November, we're gonna be in a message series that we'll do annually called Heart for the House. During this series, I will not only encourage us in what God's purpose is for His church, but I will also be communicating vision and God's direction for the Plains Church. So as of this month, November 2021, we have opened up end of the year giving. This fund will also be called Heart for the House. The Heart for the House is an opportunity for us to give an offering that is above our tithe. Heart for the House will expedite the vision and the mission that God has given the Plains Church. This fund will help us be positioned as a church when ministry opportunities arise. Whether it's outreach, student ministry, kids ministry, or a future venue to house the ministry of the Plains Church. Heart for the House provides the funds necessary for us to say yes to ministry opportunities that may be outside of our operational budget as a church. So you will be able to give towards the Heart for the House fund from now until the end of this year. So Heart for the House fund will be open from this point until December 31st of this year. Our goal is to raise $75,000 to go towards the future of the Plains Church and new ministry opportunities for our church. So here's how you can participate. If you give towards Heart for the House in one of our church services, you can simply write Heart on the giving envelope and place it inside the giving container. Or if you give by mail, you can indicate that it's designated for Heart for the House offering. You can also give online at www.theplains.church/giving and select Heart for the House fund as you give. So here's a date that I'm super excited about. Our first annual Vision Sunday will be held right here at the Clarion Inn on Sunday, November 21st at 10:30 a.m. This will be a Sunday where we communicate lots and lots of vision and the mission and future plans for the Plains Church. This is a Sunday that you don't want to miss. So not only will we talk about vision and future plans that God has for each of us, but everything that is given on that Sunday, online or in person, will go towards our Heart for the House fund on November 21st. So our prayer is that we would raise at least $75,000, and no matter what, we're going to be moving forward as a church. In 2022, These are some of the plans and the goals that we have in place. We're going to launch a student ministry for those who are in 6th to 12th grade. We'll launch small groups to build godly community and to help people grow in their relationship with Jesus. Men, women, marriage, prayer, and financial ministries will launch in 2022 so that we can live the abundant life that Jesus Christ has made available to us. We will grow in our church kids ministry. Come on, somebody. We'll grow so that we can provide opportunities for parents and kids to experience and be all that God has called them to be. Our prayer and our goal is to also find a venue and find a location that can house the ministry of the Plains Church. But the main thing that I want to communicate right now is thank you. Thank you for your serving. Thank you for your giving, and thank you for your prayers. We could not do this without you. So here's what I want to ask of you. I want you to pray and ask God, what would He have you give towards this year's Heart for the House offering? Pray, ask God, and obey what God tells you. I'm telling you, the future is bright, and I cannot wait to see what God does through the Plains Church in 2022. Come on, we're moving forward, and we're going to be the church, the kingdom building church that God has called us to be.